Hello friends, welcome back to BioVidyalaya. In this video, we are going to discuss about some immunology MCQ for NET Life Science examination. This is part 1 and it includes previous year questions of CSIR, GATE and IASC examinations. And all the questions are based on our previous lecture videos. So, let's see the first question. This is the question from GATE 2018. Question is, which of the following immune system components can function as an opsonin? Options are antibodies, option B T cell receptor, option C histamine, option D interferon. For answering this question, you have to know that what is meant by opsonin. Opsonins are antibody or other substance which bind to foreign microorganisms or cells, making them more susceptible to phagocytosis. If one opsonin binds to one foreign microorganism or any pathogen, then that pathogen or foreign microorganism is more susceptible for phagocytosis. Then phagocytosis cell will come and phagocyte that bacterium. Okay. In this picture you can see that here this bacterium is there. Then antibody is bounded with that antigen. Now macrophage can phagocyte this pathogen. This pathogen is more susceptible for phagocytosis. So, example for opsonins are antibodies, complement proteins and circulating proteins. Circulating proteins such as pentraxins, collectins and ficolins. So, these are the opsonins. So, let's see the options. Here, option A is antibody, that is an opsonin. Option B, T cell receptors, that is not an opsonin. Histamine, it is not an opsonin. D, interferon, that is also not an opsonin. So the answer is option A, antibodies. Okay. Next question. This is the question from CSIR NET December 2016. Question is, resident macrophages of dash are called Kupffer cells. Options are option A, brain, option B, liver, option C, lung, option D, kidney. We already discussed this in our previous lecture video. For answering this question, you have to remember the different names of macrophages in different tissues. In brain, macrophages are called microglial cells. In lung, it is called alveolar macrophages. In kidney, it is called mesanglial cells, and in liver, it is called Kupffer cells. So the answer is option B, liver. Question 3. This is a question from CSIR NET June 2016. Mast cells have receptor for option A, IgE, option B, IgG, option C, IgM, option D, IgA. In our previous lecture video, I told you that mast cells are involved in immediate hypersensitivity reaction. Immediate hypersensitivity reaction is mediated by immunoglobulin E, IgE. So, mast cells have to bind with the IgE molecule. For that, on the surface of mast cell, specific receptors are present. That receptors can bind with the IgE molecule. After that antigen will come and bind with IgE molecule, and that will lead to degranulation of mast cells. So, Mast cell have receptor for IgE. So the answer is option A, IgE. So this is the process of mast cell degranulation or immediate hypersensitivity reaction. Immediate hypersensitivity reaction is also called type 1 hypersensitivity reaction, that is IgE mediated hypersensitivity reaction. Here, first exposure to allergen. When an allergen get inside our body, then B cell will produce some immunoglobulin molecule. Here IgE production. This IgE will go and bind with specific receptors on the surface of mast cell. There are some specific receptors on the surface of mast cell, they can bind with the IgE. That receptors are called the FCE. FCE. So IgE can bind with the FCE receptor on the surface of mast cell. Here you can see that this portion of immunoglobulin is called the FC portion, and this portion, that antigen binding portion, is called the FAB portion. So FC region of antibody will bind with FCE of the receptors of this mast cell, the specific receptors of mast cell. Next, second exposure to allergen. Now mast cell with allergen specific IgE. Exposure to allergen. Allergen will cross-link with this type of attachment is called cross-linking. This is binding with two antibodies. So allergen can cross-link with IgE molecule. That will lead to degranulation of mast cell. And during degranulation, mast cell will produce some mediators like histamine, protease, prostaglandin, leukotriene, cytokines, etc. This is called the IgE mediated degranulation of mast cell. So this is a question from CSIR NET December 2015. Question is, cytotoxic T cells express option A, CD8 marker and are class 2 MSC restricted. Option B, CD4 marker and are class 1 MSC restricted. Option C, CD4 marker and are class 2 MSC restricted. Option D, CD8 marker and are class 1 MSC restricted. For answering this question, you have to remember that on the surface of T helper cell or TS cell, marker called CD4 is present, and on the surface of cytotoxic cell or CD8 plus cell, CD8 marker is present. So here cytotoxic T cell, here marker is CD8 plus. Okay, and T cell can recognize only antigen that are presented by MSC, and the T cell can recognize antigen presented by MSC2, and the CD8 plus cell or cytotoxic T cell can recognize antigen presented by MSC1. So here cytotoxic T cell. So marker is CD8 and MSC is class 1 MSC. So the answer is option D, CD8 marker and are class 1 MSC restricted. This is a question from CSIR NET December 2013. Question is, immediate hypersensitivity reactions are associated with option A, IgG, Option B, IgE. Option C, IgM. Option D, IgA. Just now only we discussed about immediate hypersensitivity reaction. I think there is no need to explain it again. So immediate hypersensitivity reaction is an IgE mediated hypersensitivity reaction. So the answer is option B, IgE. This question is for you. This is a question from GATE 2014. Question is, a newborn was accidentally given a drug that destroyed the thymus. Which one of the following would be the most likely outcome? Options are option A, lack of class 1 MSC molecules, option B, inability to rearrange antigen receptors, option C, inability to differentiate to mature T cells, option D, reduction in T-independent number B cells. So try to answer this question and comment me the answer. If you are not able to answer this question, I will explain this in our next MCQ discussion. Here I am winding up this video. If you like this video and find it helpful, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Keep learning. Thank you.